Hi, if I ask you what do you see when you look yourself into mirror, do you see a functional capable human being and appreciate yourself, or you see a flawed human being who needs cosmetic procedure to fix some insecurity? Do you also take selfie from certain angle to hide something which you think makes you ugly? Did you also notice whatever the weight range you lie in, people always have some opinion for it. And particularly, it's not very nice. Seriously, I have been everything like bit skinny, then obese, then now kind of intermediate in healthy range, but still it's not enough. Going through their judgment, it really makes me wonder why are some people so eager to make nasty comment and then compensate it with their laugh, thinking we can just let it go. One thing I've noticed even if you are ready to make changes or try to be active, you still have to go through their surveillance. They will also question on changes you are trying to make. Sometimes these judgments are so harsh and brutal that we just end up trying some crash diet, like totally cutting off sugar, rice, or roti, mainly carbs. And after some times, when we don't have any energy left to be functional in real life, we crave for every little small thing which made us happy. And finally, the day comes जहाँ हमारा सब्र का बांध टूट जाता है. We can't ignore it and push ourselves further. We just swallow and literally shove it down our esophagus without properly chewing it. It absolutely hits our dopamine and makes us feel so comfortable, safe, and fulfilled until we realize we have eaten a lot, then guilt takes over it. उसके बाद हम अपने आप को बहुत सी गालियाँ देते हैं और अंत में क्या ही होता है, वी रिग्रेट इट, बट अब पछतावे होत क्या जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. And we question ourselves why we can't control our desire. It's just food. At least I can say I had very complicated relation with food. I'm trying to improve it. Some of the comments are really funny. Like when I was skinny, somebody really questioned my parents if they are providing me food, and they also claimed that I am adopted. Like seriously. Then someone advised me to eat more than my limit. Then the same old cliche, बाहर मत जाना हवा में कहीं तुम उड़ जाओगी तो. Like सच में. I even got pretty comments like this. Like this time I was wearing this dress. So she said it looks really gorgeous, but it looks like it's hanging on hanger on you. Then when I got obese, seriously, it was more detrimental than skinny shaming, in my opinion. Because when you're skinny, at least they are offering you to eat something. But in fat shaming, they criticize, mock, and humiliate regarding your weight or eating habits, disguised as their advice and motivation. It can extend to questioning someone's food choice, assuming them being lazy or lacking willpower. Often these people are known such as grandparents, aunts, uncle, parents, friends, and neighbors. Questioning every piece of cake, cookie, then realizing that even if you take a deep breath, you can gain 10 pounds. Let's be honest, that's a long journey, we all have been there. Another amazing thing I want to discuss is the comeback. Most obvious is just to laugh it off and then give them a death stare, making them realize why did they said something horrible. Then the cliche line कि तेरे बाप का तो नहीं खा रहे ना. Yeah, insane crazy reply na. Even I have used it many times. It's a multi-layered statement with insult targeting the food and the breadwinner of family. It took a long time for me to realize carbs are not villain. Fat is necessary. Protein is not the only one hero we require. Fiber is the underappreciated hero of our diet. Trust me, having a balanced diet, unless you control what you eat, is really difficult. I have lived in PG where you have a mess service and apparently no control or clue what your next meal is. Yes, the timetable is prepared but with terms and condition which states it will be only available if it is seasonal. So yes, you can't make a guess also. Tragedy of living in such circumstances that you have to forget about your protein content. Daily fiber intake is not fulfilled. You have to invest explicitly for it. Living where you get what you want on plate, then being hopeless about food. Now I have changed a lot. I used to be a picky eater. Now I eat whatever they have picked for me. How cool! Time changes and I did too. I used to have favorite dishes. Now I think my lowest standard is that it should be cooked because uncooked food causes bloating, stomach pain, and indigestion. A whole lot of discomfort. My gut microbiome has changed a lot. Now I love plant food. That's it. If I try to recall what is the last time if someone has given me an opinion about my body size, it was just 2 days ago. Very recent. We all would have come across such opinion if you are growing into your body or fully grown adult. Especially if you are a girl, I would say we are affected more. We are constantly judged for it and being advised that our appearance should be the first priority. So, whenever you encounter a smallest pimple which no one actually notices, but we are anxious about it until it naturally fades away. Being smallest as healthiest is promoted. That's the biggest lie. After years of listening unsolicited advice, I have noticed even if someone looks skinny, we can be unhealthy as we fall under category of skinny fat. People, as we were ruled by colonizers, years of slavery, then facing famines over famines, our natural decomposition changed and led us to store more fat than any ethnicity. Our body is in constant fight and flight survival mode, always checking if next meal is available. So let me save the fuel. But that's what makes us susceptible to storing of visceral fat and it's dangerous. Our our body decomposition also depends upon fat to muscle proportion. This is where superficial body standards fail. And I finally came to conclusion and peace with the conflict. The conflict of inner doubts, of not fitting into beautiful category and the hatred I have picked to judge myself so brutally that I stopped looking into mirror which is to our true reflection was one of my biggest enemy. I had countless pimples simply inhabiting on my face and trying on crash diet like eating one meal whole day and lying that I'm not hungry while I was starving and dying inside. Seriously, it took me years to transform my thoughts and not villainize a single food. Even good things in excess are evil. Balance is the key. So now, a new diet or advice from a friend who peaked in high school and never trained a single day because they think they don't need it is treated as a pinch of salt. Our bodies need calories. It does not discriminate from where it is coming from. Managing carbs with protein and fiber combined with micronutrients is the simplest template you can follow and customize according to your taste. Yes, exercise is important for every one of us, even if we perfectly fit into our genes. It's not just for aesthetics, a slim waist, or to look good in your clothes. but it's for a long term relation of you and your body. It helps in daily movement, our mood, our sleep cycle, our enthusiasm for next task, our motivation for the day, and makes up a whole functional human body. So I would like to end this with a sweet note of die yourself, which means understand yourself, differentiate between someone's small world knowledge versus what fits for you and is better for you. Lift weights, research about it, and then follow. Ignore it if evidence is not present because half knowledge can lead to self made rule and it can then lead you to a delusional world, which is really wrong to be stuck in. And don't starve. Thinness is not a goal. Changes made over time can be accomplished, and things take time. So, until then, bye bye. I'll meet you in next one. Bye.